Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate how to use Google Meet, how you can schedule a session or a class in Google Meet. Thereafter, I'm going to demonstrate how to copy the link in Google Meet and pasting it in Moodle. Now, the first thing that I need to mention here is that when you're trying to create a session in Google Meet, you must use the NIPA Gmail account that has been created for you. Do not use your personal Gmail accounts because your personal Gmail accounts have got limited features. So once you enter your email account, and I'm going to enter my password. Once I enter my password, the system is going to take me to the dashboard for Gmail. Now, the first icon that is of our interest is an icon called Google Apps. Like you can see it here with the dots. So this is what we call the Google Apps, where we're going to click first. So if I click on Google Apps, then Google Apps is going to show me the various icons that are there. And for now, our key interest is coming where it's written calendar. So I'll click on the calendar, and once I click on the calendar, the system is going to take me here, and once it takes me to this particular calendar, I'll need to click on the icon called Create. Now, once you've clicked on Create, the system is going to bring up a window known as the event window screen. Now, it is this particular event window screen that will help us to do the scheduling. Now, when this window comes, what happens is that we'll come and click at the bottom here where it's written More Options. So I'll click here on More Options, and the event detailed window is going to be opened. Now, the first thing that is of our interest here is to change the title. So, for instance, the title here, what we're going to put is the course code plus the course name. So, like for example, with me, I'm going to use BCS 301, and the course code, the course name is programming in Java. Right now, once I've done that, the second thing that is I need to take care of is the dates when I'm going to be having this class. So my classes are starting today on the 25th, and so I'll leave it here. But in case if probably your class was starting maybe tomorrow or the other day, you just click on this particular calendar, then the calendar is going to be displayed, and you can put any particular day you so wish by clicking directly on the particular day when your classes are going to start. So I'm going to click on the 25th for me, since they're starting today, and the next thing is the time. Okay, the timings. So my class, maybe probably hypothetically speaking, I can say it will start at 6:30, at 18:30. So I'll put 18:30. Then the system automatically find the finishing time for me. Then here, the finishing date. This is the date when classes are going to end. So in this particular case, we are saying when is the semester ending. So if I click on this calendar, I can scroll through, because hypothetically we can say maybe classes are ending in November. So I'm going to scroll up and see November, and I put that the classes are ending on the 30th. So I'll put 30th there. Once I've done that, the third thing that is of our interest is coming here where it's written Do Not Repeat. So here we want to specify when am I going to be having these classes. So once you click on Do Not Repeat, I will come at the bottom here where it's written Custom. Right? Now, so here I need to specify when am I going to be having sessions with my students. So like I mentioned, that one of the classes I'm having is today on a Tuesday, so the next one I'm having is on a Wednesday. Right? So you can, whatever days that you're going to be having with the students, you can specify that. For me it's Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'll come here and click on Wednesday. Right? So by doing that, it means I've specified the day when I'm going to be having sessions with the students. So once I've done that, I will come and click on Done. Now, the fourth thing that I'm going to do is to come and click on add Google Meet video conferencing to help us generate the Google Meet ID. So I'll click here, and the system, you notice here, it will generate the ID, right? Then the fifth thing I will do is to come here where it's written busy. I will change it so that I can say I am free on that day to have session with my students. And the sixth thing is visibility. So I will click here and put it to private, because I want only my students that are taking the course Programming in Java to have access to my class. So once we are done, making these changes, I will click on save. Right? Now, once I've done that, then it means the system is going to save those particular changes. And if I come to my calendar here, I will see that here one of the courses that has been added is Programming in Java, right? So you come and click just on the icon there, on the label there, Programming in Java, and this window is going to pop up. Now, you hover the cursor on Join with Google Meet. Now, once you do that, what's going to happen is that an icon is going to appear at the far end here, this particular icon. If I hover the cursor away, the icon disappears. I hover the cursor towards it, it's going to appear, and you bring the cursor right on the icon to copy the conference link, right? So I will click here. So the system will tell me that the link has been successfully be copied. So I will come and close this window. Now the second step is to go to Moodle, right? So I'll go to Moodle, right? And you enter your username and password. Of course, I think that we know that by now. So I'll go to my Moodle, and I will come to my course intro Programming in Java. Okay, so I'll click it, and once I click it, remember that in Moodle, all the time when we want to make adjustments, we'll need to turn the editing on. So that's the first thing that we're going to do, and we'll find that button here, turn editing on. So I'll click there, and once I've done that, the system is going to take me in the editing mode for Moodle, where now I'll make the necessary adjustments. So once that has been done, you can come like here where it's written topic 1, and click on edit, right? And you say edit topic. Now we'll need to change the topic from its default name, topic 1, and to our assigned name. So we'll do that by checking there on custom, and here I'll click, and now I'll change it and say I can say virtual. Okay, I want to put it in lowercase. I'll say this is a virtual class for BCS 301. Then I say Programming in Java. Okay, that's the only thing that I'm going to do here. I'll scroll down and click on Save Changes. Okay, I'll scroll down and click on Save Changes. Now, once I've done that and scroll down and click on Save Changes, the system is going to take me back. Okay, the system is going to take me back. The system is going to take me back here, and you'll notice that now I have like virtual class for BCS 301. Now the next thing I need to do is to click on or add an activity to it. So I'll click on add activity or resource. So we'll click there, and now the system is going to populate the activity or resources dialog box. So I think this is the same thing that we're doing for adding of assignments, but only this particular time we are not dealing with assignments. We are interested in an icon called URL. All right, we're interested in an icon called URL. So I'll click on the URL, and the system is going to take us to this particular window, right? and here again I'm going to add the name. So I'll say click, okay, would say click click here to join, click here to join the class, to join, actually we can say to join the virtual class for BCS 301. Okay, you can say programming in Java. Programming in Java. Right, now here, once we've done that, we come to the next text box where it says external link. Now remember that link which we did copy in Google Meet. So here, because the system keeps that in memory, I'll just right click and say paste. Okay, now once we've done that, I can scroll down here and come here and say save and display. Okay, save and display. So once you have done that, it means you have finished integrating the Google Meets and Moodle. All right, because once we've done that, the system now is going to take care in the background of all the nitty-gritty of it. Okay, now the last aspect. Okay, so I can go back on the dashboard. And once I go back on the dashboard, I just want us to see how it's going to appear. Okay, then click on 301. Now, what you should understand is that when we are okay, we're here. So it will display now. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to display what we just from creating. And students, when they log in, they'll be coming to click the button below there. So we can change now and turn the editing off. Now, as a lecturer, when you are ready to start having classes, you are not going to be logging into Moodle. Okay? You're not going to be logging into Moodle for you to start your virtual classes, but instead you'll be logging into your Gmail account. Okay? And once you log in into your Gmail account, you can come back and click on the Google apps. All right, so when you click here, this time you're not going to the calendar. This time you come and click on the icon called Meet. So if I click on this icon called Meet, and it is now, the Meet is going to show me the classes that I'm having today. Like for example, this is the one that we have created, programming in Java. So if I click here now, the system is going to take me to the virtual class where students are going to start logging in. So this is how, this is how we schedule and create a session in Google Meet, and later on try to go to Moodle and create the link. So if you have any questions, you can contact the